Alright, and welcome back, folks, for the last game of the evening. We've got the Victoria Sheep versus the Victoria Dragons. The Sheep with the black, red, and blue. The Dragons with the black, green, and yellow. It's a Division 1-2 matchup. Alright, we're about to get it back underway. Last game of the evening. First period, Dragons will be going from your left to right. Sheep will be going from your right to left. I think I'd like to wish, I believe it's Mr. Ryan Buhay's birthday today, the goaltender for the Victoria Dragons. A happy birthday. And we're underway. One draw by Dragons. Sheep will gain control of the blue line. Roll back to the point. Also quick ball movement in Div 1-2. Pass across. Caleb with it. Cross. Tries to make a move, but the line doesn't work. Dragons flip. Oh, good flip pass. Good play it forward into the zone. Pulls back. Shot. Off the glass. Oh. Ball is now point to point. Kules. Shot. Just wide. Ball retrieved now behind the net. Dragons still with it. Back to the point. Try to push it forward. Still on the half wall. Pulls to the center. Shot. Goes wide. Dragons still with possession. Good control here early in the possession. Sorry, in the game, my mistake. Now Sheep in behind their net. Gonna look to get out. Gonna slow the game down a little bit. Good stretch pass, but not there to connect. Icing call on the Sheep. And play it back to get underway. Offensive zone draw here for the Dragons. Back to the point. Good pass across. Takes a shot but just missed. Kept in at the center line by the Dragons. Now at the blue line. Shot. Scores! Nice shot there. I'm not sure if that was tipped, but regardless, you got a 1-0 lead for the Victoria Dragons. One back by the Dragons. Good ball movement by the Dragons early in this game. Good ball across to the wing. He's going to push it forward. Good move. Another move at the line. Rebound. Oh, loose. Ball pops out. Still kept in. Now at the point. Down low into the slot. Shot. Good stop. And ball's cleared. Bouhet will slow it down. And now Dragons down in their own end. Lots of space to run. Tried to make a pass up the wall, was blocked. Sheep now at center. Pull back to the defender. He's going to look for some space, lots of time. Good play to Griffin. Stretch pass. Doesn't connect, but shot on net regardless. Pad save for Bouhet. In the feed at center. Dragons come up with it. Gonna take a shot. Oh, pulls back. Never mind. My mistake. Thought he was gonna shoot. Now at the top of the zone. Shot. Oh, just goes wide. Tried to look for the tip in front. Lots of early pressure here by the Dragons. Got a lot of possession early. Now back to the point. Good ball control at the line. Good ball movement into the half wall. Across the zone to the point. Intercepted. Sheep will try to break out and they will do so. Will gain the zone. Griffin knocks it down. Across the zone. Too many men for the Dragons, I believe. Let me learn how to count. Got a too many men call there by the referee, Mr. Dunkers. And Dragons on the power play here are going to get set up. Lots of control at the line right now. Shot. Oh, off a foot. And cleared. Good penalty kill so far by the Sheep. Bouhet will control it down in the end. Good play up to Kulis. Kulis is going to stretch it across the floor. Good active stick. Dragons now at center, recover the ball. Chip down. Good ball movement at the line. D to D. Kulis back to the point. Down low. Trying to take a shot on net. And goes off a body and out of play. Lots of early pressure here by the Dragons about 5 minutes into the game. 12:36 left to go, first period. Dragons on the power play for another minute and 5. Dragons now at the point. Tried to make a play it on low, knocked down by the Sheep. Shot to the slot. Oh, it goes wide. Now at the point still, D to D. Shot. And gloved by the goaltender, good stop. .47 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Sheep. See if they can kill this off. Don't want to go down too early. Now Dragons play it around at the point. Shot at center. Goes wide. Now behind the net. Pass up front. Tried to bank it. Didn't work. Good defensive play to get the ball back. Shot. Pad save. And the Sheep will clear. Bouhet's going to poke it aside. Sheep first to the ball. Now Dragons recover. Into the zone. Matt Moore now with it at the line. He's going to look for a man back door. Didn't work. Now kept in at the line. Shot back in. Moore will tip it forward. Goaltender went to go play it. Missed it. And still at the line. Sheep are going to bring it out. And the ball is lost. Shot in by the Dragons. Moore. That's not mistake, not Moore. Shot on net. And ball goes out of play. Very quick period so far. 10:58 left to go, first period. 1-0 lead for the Dragons. Mr. Mike Nielsen looking on at the Dragons bench like he always does. Very plain look on his face. Dragons playing well early. One back shot. Blocked. Ball comes back to the point. D. Play into the slot. Scores! Such a quick ball movement there by the Dragons. Open slot, and I think a goal went into the through the 5 hole. We got a 2-0 lead for the Victoria Dragons. Dragons win the draw. Kulas will pass it over to his D-Merger. Good stretch pass into the middle. Good one touch into the zone. Sheep will intercept. Sheep now with the control. Now back to the D. D will go in behind the net. I believe that's Fulton. Fulton's going to curl back from the pressure. Good stretch pass. Sheep a little bit bottled up right now, but into the zone they go. Ball's up. And battle ensues behind the net. Kulas in there with it. And Sheep will win the ball. Back to the point. Shot. Blocked in front by Saunders, I believe. That's going to hurt. No shin pads. Chipped down by the Dragons into the zone. Sheep will wrap it around. And it's cut off by the Dragon forward. And Sheep with it at center. Tried to chip it down the wall, didn't work. Now back to the D. Good stretch pass across the D partner. Tried to go across to the center, didn't work. Dragons will intercept. Saunders now at center. Good pass. Shot. And scores. Good play there by Saunders to feed it through the seam and into the back of the net. 3-0 lead for the Victoria Dragons. (9:11) left to go, first period. Sheep having a hard time generating any offense right now, but game can change on a dime here. Hopefully they can get some back in themselves in the game. Sheep win the draw. Chipped up. And just out of the reach on the tip. That's an icing call on the Sheep. Dragons win the draw. Dumped in, knocked down by the Sheep. Ball's in the slot loose. Caleb Griffin will pick it up. But not Griffin, my mistake. Sheep at the line. Tried to make a drop pass, didn't work. Still with it. Into the zone. Now they're going to play it across to the other D-man. Shot on net, tipped on. Good stop with the goaltender. And Caleb Griffin shot. Bouhet the save, rebound. And Bouhet will cover up off the bounce, off the whistle, off the boards. My mistake. Good effort by Caleb Griffin on the individual effort. Currently 9-3 the shots for the Dragons. Offensive zone draw here for the Sheep. And Dragons will win it. Cleared out. Not out far enough. Sheep will gain control. Shot. Bouhet the save. Ball into the corner. Dragons win that. Pushed up. And no icing on the play, says referee. Dragons with control. Off a foot. And Sheep at center. Good pass across, open space. Gonna look for the open space now. The line, try to take a shot on net. Goes into the corner. Griffin back to the point. Good play there, give and go. Good sticks there by the defender to poke it away. Moore with the play, wrapped around the net. Now picked up behind the net. Stretch pass. Good play. And tipped forward. Good play by the Dragons forward to tip it in. Goaltender comes out to play it. And clear up to the line. Dragons at center. The pass. Ball's up in the air. Sheep now have it. Stretch pass across the floor. Good play to center at the defense. Shot. Tried to take a tip on that, was blocked. And now Matt Moore will push it forward. And Sheep will win that battle down low. Sheep will lose control. Good pass across. Off the foot for Kulas. Bad bounce off the stick. Sheep now into the zone. Goes off a foot into the corner. Kulas is going to have to pressure him into the corner. Loose ball. Dragons recover. Moore. Loose pass does work. Won't get in the zone. Sheep now have it. Good delayed pass. Into the zone. Beats Kulas on the line. Shot. Stick save. Ball's loose. Tried to stick it. And ball's still loose. Now in the corner. Good battle ensues. And Sheep will come up with it. Gets away from the pressure. Look at that. Dipsy dueling around the forward. Still with it. Tried to make a pass back to the D and intercepted. Kulas is going to join the rush. Good play. Into the zone. Pass across. Shot. Scores. What a play by Kulas. Stretch pass and a deke to beat the goaltender. Incredible play by Kulas. We got a 4-0 lead for the Victoria Dragons. Thought he might have been a little bit jet lagged from his trip to the Dominican. Clearly not. Yeah, back underway. Dragons win the draw. 4-0 lead. Sheep now will gain the zone. Curl back, look for some space. Cross to the D-man. Fulton, shot. Bouhet. Went behind him. Cut off by the Sheep defender on the dump in by the Dragons. Shot. Blocked in front. Now Sheep have it to center. Pulls up and loses control. But now back to the D-man. Tried to make a pass forward, intercepted by the Dragons. Dragons will enter the zone. They pull up back to the D-man across the floor. Shot. Ball's up. Knocked down by the Sheep. And now ball will go into the corner. Sheep will wrap it around. Good keeping by the Dragons on the wall. And Sheep will try to pull it out, and they will do so. Good drop back for the Sheep to kind of open up the floor a little bit, settle it down. Good pass up to Griffin. Tried to make a pass, is knocked down by the Dragons. Now into the zone, Dragons have it, curl back at the line. Pass across. Tried to make a pass into the slot, was intercepted. Sheep now running it in. It's a 1-on-3 there, I don't think it would have worked. Dragons now at center. Curl, drop pass, into the zone, shot. Just goes wide. And Sheep will clear it up. Now past center. They try to gain the zone and they do so. Griffin. Shot. Knocked down in front. Rebound. Good stop by Buhe. In tight. Settle the play down a little bit. Dragons in behind their net. Dragons just really killing the clock right now is all they're doing. Chipped up. Also a breakaway. Shoots. Oh, good poke check. Back check by the defender. Another good defensive play. Sheep at their own line. Good play to center, give and go. Trying to make a pass across off a stick. Griffin will have to chase it back almost to center. He's going to look for some space. Ball's up, knocked down by the Dragons. Chipped up. Tried to make a sneaky backhand pass, didn't work, intercepted. Sheep at center. Dumped in. And Buhe was going to go stick inside, but his defender beat him to it. Minute left to go, first period, 4-0 lead for the Dragons. 12-6 the shots. Now Sheep will take it at their line. At the center off the foot. Trying to dump it back down, now Sheep intercept at the line. We gain the zone, but now we'll lose it. Now Dragons have the ball at center. Good play down. Good pass across into the zone. Curls back. Good play down low. Gonna come in. Shot. Off the glove. In behind the net. Ball's loose. Ball pop out to the blue line and out. Dragons still with the possession. Shot. Stick save. Poked away by the goaltender. Lewis is going to have a tricky play in front of him. And what a stop by Buhe on the break. And that'll do it. 4-0 lead after the first period for the Victoria Dragons. We'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, we're back underway. Second period. We got a 4-0 lead for the Dragons over the Sheep. Dragons will win that draw. Back to DDD. Church pass. Good back check and scores. Even with the back check, goaltender came out the challenge and forward beat him to the ball. Quick early goal in the second period. Dragons up 5. Dragons with control again. Ball will go into the corner. Dragons have it in the corner. Shot. And off a stick and into the ceiling. No offensive zone draw here. 16 running time now. That 5-goal lead isn't into effect. 16-7 the shots. Back to the point for the Dragons. Ball will come out to center. Well, I didn't think that was kept in, but it was. Good chip in by the Dragons. Play goes across the floor. Now at the blue line. Dumped in behind the net. Pass up front. In the feet. Shot. Blocked in front. Ball's loose in the feet. Shot. Off the side of the net. Now in behind the net. Sheep now have it. Good play to the other defender. Goes across behind the net. Good stretch pass. Sheep will run onto it into the zone. And he curls back. Now into the zone. Tries to take a shot on net. Was blocked. Now back at the point. D to D. Into the slot. Shot. And out of play. Off a stick, I believe. We'll have an offensive zone draw here for the Sheep. Oh no, neutral zone draw. No, offensive zone draw, my mistake. Dragons will get out of their own blue line. Ran forward. Tried to take a drop pass, it didn't work. Sheep will intercept. Scrambly play at center. Dragons come up with it. Across the floor. Good give and go. Shot. Bad save. Good fake shot. Shot. And to the pads. Loose. And Sheep come up behind the net. Gets away from that first pressure. Now behind the net. They come out. Good pass up. Griffin on the wall, into the zone. Pulls up. Pass across. Tipped on net, just wide. Give and go with Griffin. Over to the slot. Just tipped aside. Good play, shot. Knocked down, rebound, loose. And Buhay with the cover. Good stop. Lots of traffic in front of him, better stop. .13 minutes left to go running time. Sheep on the draw. One back by the Dragons. Good play up the middle. More now. He's going to gain the zone. Chipped in. Dragons behind the net. The ball comes out. Tries to take a shot and off a stick and out of play. Caleb Griffin now with it. He's going to get hounded by the forward there. Now tapers off. Will curl back, and now he's going to look for some open men. Tries to make a play himself. He's blocked. Gets the ball back. Shot. Bouhet with the save. Dragons behind the net. Tries to make a play with the wall. And they'll get out. More now. Good stretch pass. Good intercept by the Sheep at the line. I believe that was knocked down with a high stick. That is correct. Mr. Donker's on the call. $11:13 left to go. Second period. 5-0 lead for your Victoria Dragons. Good win draw by the Dragons. D to D. Shot. Tipped on net. Ball's loose. Good play at center for the Sheep. They'll gain the zone at the line. Tried to poke it out. And now taking back to the Dragons. D to D. And Dragons will clear it up the wall. Good play at center. More now into the zone. Good play at the line. Shot. Tried to take a tip through the net. Didn't work. Sheep now recover the ball. Up the wall. Gonna curl back, look for some space. Goes across to the D-man. D-man's gonna look for some space. Back, drop back. Sheep now in behind their net. Good chip up. Sheep at center. Good stretch pass for the run onto. Curls up. Just outside the blue line. Now at center. Good drop into the blue line. Shot on net. And Bouhet will cover up the whistle on the tip. 9:13 left to go. D to D shot. Gets knocked down. Dragons now with it. Good run onto the ball. Shot. Goes wide. Battle at center. Sheep on the ball into the zone. Shot. And Bouhet will cover up with the glove. And one back by the Dragons. They're going to curl back in behind their own net here. Tries to take a stretch pass. Doesn't connect with the stick. Goaltender will push it aside. Sheep in their own defensive end. D to D. 7:40 left to go. Sheep at center. Drop back to the D. He's going to run it in. Good individual effort. And almost puts it back in by himself, but couldn't quite get enough on it. Sheep in behind the net. Now on the side. Tried to make a pass out front, nobody there. Ball will come back out. Gonna take some time here, look for some space. We're on blue line, stretch pass to the middle. Bit of a scrambling play at center there, but Sheep still have it. Good stretch passes Griffin. Griffin will shoot it on net. And easy stop for Buhe. No rebound. 6:35 left to go, second period. And they win the draw. Shot. Off the glass. Rebound. Loose. And nobody there for the shot. And Dragons come out. Also 3-on-2. Dragons now in the corner. Back to the point. Good play down low. Shot down behind the net. Front. Sheep now out. Griffin. He's going to gain the zone. Tries to make a move by the defender. Didn't work. And he's pushed off the ball, and ball will go out of play. $5:30 left to go. Second period. 5-0 lead for the Dragons. Been a really quick-paced game today, though. Lots of ball movement, lots of speed. Just Sheep haven't been able to generate much. Dragons with the better of the offensive chances, definitely in the first period. It's been more balanced this period. Good battle there by forward and defender. Defender wins the ball into the zone. Sheep have it into the zone. Shot. And out of play. $4:45 left to go, second period. Dragons will just look to kill the clock here, last 4 minutes or so, even if it's run time. They're not too worried about the result now. Dragons a stretch pass out of their own end. Kulas to the pass to the wing, into the zone. Gonna pass to Moore. Moore tries to make a pass down low. Rebounds loose. Shot. Another loose ball. A good ball retrieval by the Dragons. Shot. Blocked in front. Ball's going to go back to Kulas. Over to his D partner. Down on the half wall. Back to the D-man. Shot. Blocked in front. And no icing. Obviously didn't die down. Shot. And the gloved in, I believe. No goal on the play, says the referee. I believe that was a knockdown with his hand. Best opportunity they've had this period, and doesn't count. Bad luck there, but that's hockey rules for you. One back by the Sheep. Controlled the play, loses the ball. Dragons will gain the zone. Pulls up. Good stretch pass, cross. Lots of space. Shot. Not sure what that hit, but it goes wide. Another pass across into the slot. Shot. Another save. Play will try to go up the wall. Dragons will try to pinch and keep it in, and they do so. Oh, what a pass. Back door. Ow. Good sliding save by the defender, though, to push the ball into the goalie. No harm, no foul. one draw by the Sheep. Sheep in their own end. Good pass across to D to D. Tried to make a stretch pass, didn't work. Dragons will enter the zone. Oh, sneaky pass to his legs, didn't work. Good cycle play, see if he gets the ball. Dragons. More million just to kill the clock. Good play. Half wall, back to the point. Now dump down. Lots of structural play here by the Dragons. Oh, ball goes wide. Sheep will get away from that pressure. And ball is knocked down back now in Sheep's blue line to center. Griffin's going to look for some space. Good play to get in. Just out of the reach for the Sheep's forward. And Dragons will push it up. .37 seconds left to go. Should just about do it. Sheep will run it up. Good pass to center. Trying to make a backdoor across the seam pass, didn't work. 1-on-1, 17 seconds left to go. Toss on 2-on-1. Shot. Hard save. Comes it down. Back to the point. Shot. Off the glass. And that's going to do it. Going to have a 5-0 win here for the Dragons. Pretty dominant victory, pretty much over by the first period, but regardless, it's a solid win for your Victoria Dragons. We will be back, I believe, next week. Have a good night, folks.